I would suggest that he stop doing ridiculous things like looking to pull down statues, to rename roads, all of these things on the periphery that you need not...
But Susan, renaming a road doesn't cost the sort of money that we need for the police.
But you know, Michael, all these little things add up. He needs to concentrate on 3 core things. Policing, he needs to sort out the housing crisis, and he needs to get the transport system working properly.
Actually, to remind you, we're talking about what you're going to do, not so much what he should do, what you are going to do.
Yes, and actually, you cannot be a mayor focused on one thing. It's such a big city. My main thrust is on policing. But, of course, we cannot ignore the fact that we've got a housing crisis. We cannot ignore the fact that the mayor promised 0 strikes, and we all know the situation we're in London.
Right.
He's also...
Let me get you towards your policies. You've mentioned more resource for the police, but you're against ULEZ, as it's called, ultra-low emission zone.
If I can correct you, I'm just against the expansion.
The extension. But isn't one of the effects of that to raise quite a lot of money? So
yes,
while you're trying to put more money into the police, you're denying yourself money from ULEZ.
No. Well, then you're just admitting it's nothing but a tax. And the people that are going to end up paying that tax, and that's all it is, are the poorest in our society. That cannot be right. And for people that are nearer inside London that say, oh, it doesn't make any difference, it doesn't make any difference to me. Oh, yes, it will, because people with non-compliant vans that live outside London will not be paying an extra £12.50 to come in and do plumbing or building or whatever else when they can get the work outside London and not incur that tax.
I think ULEZ has been a gift to you, a gift to the Conservatives, because there's something you can be against. So, all right, let's take that as a gift.
But
I imagine all Conservatives will be against it.
But, Michael, it's not a gift for the poorest in our community who cannot afford this. And this is going to affect all of us. Nurses will not be able to come in for shifts. It's far more serious than people are thinking.
What's the big idea? Vote Susan Hall because?
Because you'll get somebody that will roll their sleeves up on day one and get on with this job. It's the best job, in my view, in the country, politically, because you will have 4 years where you cannot be removed, so you know you've got 4 years to make a plan work, to make the city better, to look at the housing crisis, certainly to get the policing situation sorted out. And you can really get down to it. So I would work morning, noon and night. I'm a Londoner through and through, and I'm sick to death of the mess that this beautiful city of ours is in. And I think it's time somebody grabbed it by the neck and dealt with it. That's what you'd get from me. A lot of hard work and an absolute ambition to have a safer, cleaner, happier city.
What I'm getting from you is a lot of metaphors, rolling up the sleeves and grabbing things by the neck. And I'm getting a lot of comparatives, better, bigger, whatever. I'm lacking specifics. What are the specifics?
Well, you'll have to wait till you see my manifesto.
But you could help us out. But by the time you get to your manifesto, you've got to be a big name. You've got to have...
Absolutely right.
You've got to be recognised. You've got to be on the tip of people's tongues.
And I'm very grateful that you're giving me the opportunity to tell you some of the things...
And I'm so grateful you're here. But just before we finish, and we're finishing in a second, they're going to switch off in a moment and they'll say, God, I remember Susan Hall because she said...
I'm a ballsy woman that wants to get things done.